You see our newest addition to our collector's corner?
I do. I like it.
Rob put it there.
I meant to text Rob. Did the shirts ever get made?
Yeah, they're ready.
Oh,
I think he has to pick them up from Cam. He got them from Cam.
got it.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if they were supposed to be for VCon or not.
Oh, I think they were, and they were ready, but he had to leave
earlier,
right. So he couldn't like that Tuesday and Wednesday. He was supposed to do so much, and then just couldn't. So yeah. I think maybe they were supposed to be for VCon. I'm not sure. That boy doesn't tell me anything. I don't even think I have my own shirt from him. So
Nor have you been on the podcast, nor a whole lot of stuff.
No, there's a lot of things that I'm just left out of.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine.
I
posted a video.
You did?
Dalty and Mark D. Look at you guys showing up.
Show up and show out. I have so much to fucking pack.
From last night?
Yeah.
How many boxes went?
We, I think not only, but 4 cases of Road to VCon and 3 CNC box or TCG boxes.
You guys were ripping TCG?
Yeah. It wasn't great though. Joe Atong, I don't know. I try to avoid it. Hi guy. You know Joe who writes hi on his hand? You don't know Joe? Oh, you need to know Joe. He's fucking
Joe McDough?
Awesome. No, different Joe.
I only know Joe McDough. Hey, Michelle and P.
Michelle, stop texting and driving.
You're Chelsea, pick it up. Pick what up? What am I picking it up?
Is that a cup of piss?
Guys, so
read what you texted.
Tom was like, do you want to do a packing hour? And I'm like, sure, when? And he's like, right now. I'm like, cool, let me heat up my coffee and pee. And now, apparently, I'm like the grossest person in the world.
All I said was, I hope that's 2 separate actions.
I'm not heating up my coffee with pee. Thank you.
That was funny.
Joe Mama. I'm so confused, Dalty.
I think he just wants you to, like, get there faster. You got to know Joe. He was at the tournament. I mean, I know you weren't at the tournament, but he was at the tournament in VCon. He's been on the show. He's bought into Series 1 boxes. He writes hi on his hand, which is help inspire. And if you don't know from that, you just don't know him. Anyway, he bought a box and he had at least 3 hits and a tier 1 Fox.
Oh, okay. Let's go, so, Joe.
Aside from
not
that,
Joe McDough.
Not Joe McDough. There are other people
here
on Earth. Joe McDough.
Joe, is here. Yes, we're on Twitch. Sorry, go ahead.
He heard his name and just.
Yeah, sure did. We are over here on Twitch. Joe McDough.
But
Joe's the one with the PFP with the black hair, right? That Joe? Hold on,
I don't think so. If you don't know it from the hi on the hand, you just don't know him.
But that's not true because it's me we're talking about here.
There's only one person on Earth that writes hi on their palm. Like that's it. That's like his thing.
Thank you, MP. I was gonna ask for some kind of help here, and he just knew what to do. Oh my gosh, no, I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know this Joe.
He is first off awesome, and he's hyped because he got kicked out or booted out of the tournament early, and he is pissed about it. So he is he pulled a perfect Persian yesterday out of 1 pound.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, and then he bought a box last night. And,
I'm not following Joe. I'm following you now, Joe. Not that you're here, but if you ever watch our recaps, which this probably won't be posted, so
like
Joe.
Jerry Blackburn bought a Series 2 box, which I didn't even think he owned any Series 2 cards, and it only had 2 hits. I mean, they're okay, but 2 rares, Rare Factory. And then B. Meyer bought a whole box, and got a rare, very rare combo.
Mm.
And that's it. So like, aside from Joe's, the TCG didn't show up, but I think we more than made up, because I did say I have a feeling about it, and then we pulled a meteorite. So
yep. And it also just landed in your backyard the other day. So
it's wild, right?
It is crazy. I mean, it was like with the odds and the amount of boxes that you guys picked up, like it had to, I bet there's another one.
It's overdue. We have 9 cases left.
I bet there's another one in there. Yeah.
I think we have at least, we have to, like, okay, we pulled meteorite. That's the product chase. But I want an auto now. You know, like there's more chance of hitting an auto than there is of hitting a meteorite. And I feel like we should hit both by now, but
yeah. No autos yet. Oh my gosh. I'm so it's all my fault. Actually, no, it's my son's fault.
That's right.
He picked the personal box.
I didn't forget about it, but like I kind of forgot about it as I was saying that.
I felt terrible. So they sent me a bunch of boxes to rip, and then we out of one of those, one of them was our personal box, and then I was just like, well, let's just pick one and pull it out from, and then I had my son pick.
And it was his birthday. Like I'm pumped about that.
I know, but then I like instantly text them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel terrible.
If not you or your son, it would have went to friggin' like thought wrong. Like who cares?
I know.
Let's keep ripping. Who wants a box? Someone wants a case right now. I'll rip it. We've never ripped it.
Dude, could you imagine a 10 a.m. box? Someone get a box. That'd be so much fun. That'd be so much fun. I feel like we need a really big Series 1 night. I'm just missing Series 1 nights.
Ripping my own was like the best, but also like an issue. But I just can't. I mean, I scratched the itch by ripping for others, so like that's cool. But
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to stop. I would not. I'd be if I ripped my own personal, like a full freaking box. I would. Nope.
It's tough. It's tough to buy a whole box. It takes balls, but it pays off, right? It pays off. I continued the trend, I think, of when you open a whole box for yourself.
Totally.
You know?
Totally.
It was my soggy moment. It wasn't as big of a soggy moment, but it was a soggy moment.
No, it was a Tom moment, and it was glorious. Hey, Megan.
Slowpoke? Hey!
Slowpoke is in the house. Slowpoke, I love that your mom does, like, content, too. I think it's just the cutest thing. I'm obsessed with, like, parents not in our generation who get it. Because my parents don't get shit. I mean, they're incredible. Like my mom makes the best sourdough, but like that's her era. She like gardens and does sourdough like content.
No.
Mm-mm. And Rob's mom, forget about it. She thinks I still like post on Instagram for someone specific. She's like, well, why didn't you post to me? I'm like, Jane, I post. It's just like it goes to everyone.
That's funny.
So that's not a thing. Yeah. She's got 900 subscribers on YouTube. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh.
I subbed to her channel.
To Scuba Steve's mom's channel?
Good Lord, no.
He said that right after his comment popped up. Yikes. Oh, man. Not good. Not good. Not good. Has anyone ever talked about doing OnlyFans with their significant other?
You're just going at it, huh?
I'm just wondering. Who's
gonna?
There have been times where Rob and I looked at each other and like,
okay, you're admitting that. Okay, here we go.
We haven't obviously done it, and we never would. It was just, you know how like you look at each other every now and then, you're like, should we do something that crazy? And then you don't. But has it been a conversation?
No.
Oh. right. Guys, check out my new bag. I was telling Tom it's been added to the collector's corner. Rob added it right when he got home. I feel like this has a lot of meaning to him.
Why?
Because it was like, it's to the moon. He got it at VCon. It was like apparently the best VCon ever for family members. So, it's just like he was carrying around a see-through bag all day. It just has like meaning to him now. So
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle says, okay. See, Slowpoke also loves her bag. Embarrassing moment. I had 2 bar regulars ask me if I had an OnlyFans, and I was like, well, I'm really only a fan of the Yankees, so. And she's not texting while driving, apparently. Thomas.
Oh, are we serious already?
K. Cole said he would sub Michelle. There you go. I would sub too. Gotta make that money, honey.
And he's definitely a dirty old man.
We love him.
Of course, he's our dirty old man.
He is our dirty old man. Definitely.
We're okay with that.
Can't go anywhere else, K. Cole, because we accept you here. Anywhere else. Oh.
Are we starting a campaign for Michelle to start one? Because Slowpoke's about it. K. Cole's about it.
I'm so about it.
Chelsea's about it.
Yep.
All right, Michelle. Next chapter. Here we go. Because she has our pigeon pack, so we're going to try to meet up today on her drive back so that she can hand them off and we have them for Wednesday, because that's the goal.
So fun.
And she was like, do you go by Thomas? Does anyone? And I was like, no. And she goes, all right, I'm going to save that for when something is like serious. She's used it already.
I mean, once you give a little bit of an inch, we're gonna use it.
Well, it's kind of all I got. So
that's fun though. Pigeon pack. So I'm obsessed with the pigeon packs. One thing I don't love is the AU. I'm not a fan of the authentic.
So they said, do you know why they did that?
Under 9, right?
Someone said 7, 8, or 9. So I still don't know. But I hate the AU, but like
same.
I would rather an AU than a 7. But it also is like, if I see AU, I don't want it.
You're not going to want it at all. Right.
No.
If I saw a 9 in something, I might be like, all right, well, I don't have that. And like, I might want to add it just to my collection until I can find a 10, or something.
It just makes, to me though, it does make the 10s that much more desirable. Because if you want a set, like the pig stickers that we got in 9, it might as well trash.
I know. Isn't that weird that it kind of sucks that we feel that way? Like we've gotten to the point where it's like, I remember when I first started ripping boxes, I bought 11 of the TCG boxes. Of course, the plan was to hold, but
and you would DM me to convince Rob to open it.
Yeah, and we ran through them. Yep. He would be like, "No, I'm holding on to these last 5," and I would be like, "Guys, someone's gonna tell him."
Yeah, you literally. I was on the time I was on his podcast. You were like, slip in there that he should open the pink box or whatever box.
Yeah, and I think that was like our worst box, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But like I remember it'd be like every hit would be so exciting, and then it gets to the point where you're like, all right. But I think you know what it is. I think you just kind of get more of a clear picture of what you want your collection to be.
100%.
And so that kind of, eliminates.
Well, there's so many ways to collect, right? You can go for full sets. You can go for rare sets. You can go for character specific ones, which is what my favorite thing to do is. And then like you collect one and then you're like, well, I really like me. I like the catfish, but then I'm like, I also want a parrot, but I collect them very differently. I want all the catfish and I just want one rainbow of parrots. And then the rest, like if I can get, I have 4 epic parrots, right? 3 are 9s, 1's a 9.5. Just give me the goddamn 10 is how I feel. But I want like a 10 rainbow, right? And then I just added a rare Series 1 parrot. So now I have core, core all the way to spec in series 2, and then core and rare in series 1. And I want the rainbow of both, but I don't want every parrot. So that's why I've included some of the extra rares and very rares in drops.
Yeah.
But the catfish, give me them all. I acquired several new catfish at VCon.
Totally. Someone actually DM'd me on Discord. I don't know who he is, but he's like, "Can I see your caddy collection?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then he was asking about like the caddy pins and stuff, and I think he might be new from like that, ending slide with those 10 characters or whatever he did.
I got you.
And he's like, "I just want one thing caddy," and I sent him like my I was showing him my collection, and then I sent him like my all of my cores, like the 100 or whatever I have. And he's like, "Damn, I'm just looking for like one caterpillar."
What's up today in space? Do I have VF1 parrot? I do not. So the parrot, I've always wanted the VF1 parrot. But when Series 2 came out and we were all super hyped on it, I way overspent on a evolving parrot in collector corner. And that's kind of where I started with it. And I just like the parrot because one, in the collector corner scene, there's one on the wall. So in the evolution scene, there's a parrot, Series 1 parrot on the floor, then there's a parrot jumping out of it, and then there's a parrot on the wall. So there's 3 parrots. And then I just kind of started there. They like Series 1s have not, like, they just aren't ever for sale. I check, here and there, and there's never one for sale. So it's in the plans, but I just liked it. I always did. And plus, like, passion is part of, or passionate is in the word compassionate. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of is in line with the catfish compassionate. So I don't know. I always just like the colors and
love it. It is a good colorful one. That was Rob's first NFT. Well, VFriend, I should say.
That's awesome.
Was the parrot. It was Series 2 parrot. It was actually, he won it through something. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to be a parrot collector." And then it just never stuck. It never stuck. So that's that. That's all I got there. This camera is just for the birds.
If only someone sent you a new one.
I have it right here. It's my hand cam you wanted me to use it for. And I don't think that one's better than what I have. I don't know.
Plug it in, try it.
I don't know. Oh, can we, I'm obsessed with these. Who got one?
So obsessed.
I'm just so obsessed with them, guys. They're so cute, and they're not coming out of the box because the box is so nice.
The box is nice.
And like the whole thing on the back, it's just so sweet. And I love that the box wasn't like sealed, so you can still like. So good. So good. So I was thinking about, like, how they didn't, that whole like 5 collection thing never actually got released and whatever.
The what?
Do you think it will ever get released? Because then there'll be 2 monster pins out there.
Wait, the shimmer ones? The 5
Yeah.
Shimmer?
No, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Actually.
Has there not been 2 pins of any?
Yeah, there. Never mind. Ignore me.
No worry.
It's just different, like, sets. Like they released. Like I don't think they'll ever put out another pig pin. Oh.
I don't know.
I even forget what was the book. Never mind. I guess they do it in different. Gosh, this book pin is huge.
Yeah.
Big. So big.
But, you know, there's that pig pin, then there's this pig pin.
Right.
So it's like kind of like the lemur was on a national one, and then it was also on a same with like the parrot. So like I don't know if the nationals one count. The national one counts because there's like 4 gritties. So I don't think that's an issue.
I love how big the national pin was this year compared to last year. The size difference is insane.
I mean, it's not all that size, but you're right. It is better.
Oh goodness.
Good things.
All right, Tom.
Small packages, you know what I mean?
Whatever's gonna make you feel better.
It's a saying for a reason.
Whatever's gonna make you feel
just
better.
I know where your priorities are.
What?
What?
I want a goat pin. Speaking of goat pins, Scuba.
I never had one.
Yeah, I don't either.
Listen, today in space, like someone's got to speak up for her.
Slowpoke, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
We're not really sure what who was born in 1997 is teaching any of us. It'll have a great storyline. We know it.
I think it's kind of been figured out.
But like when it has its moment.
Right, it hasn't had a moment other than
I can see it in a book one day.
I think it's the wine library was started then, and it looks just like someone who was part of that, but like it hasn't had its moment. The biggest moment was when Slowpoke and Gary both showed up at the booth with.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Loved it so much. What a perfect moment. You know, if we're doing the CGC submission anytime.
I just submitted this week already.
This week?
Yeah. Well, when I got back from VCon, I had all of the Series 1 box.
Yeah.
Why? What do you need to put in?
No, just anything. He's the whole box of my stuff. I sent or Rob sent him a spreadsheet too, just in case. He needs
What are you talking? Who are you talking to?
You.
What did you say?
I have a whole. Jay's got a whole box of my stuff.
Oh yeah. Well,
he's got my only Epic Caddies there.
I have an Epic Caddy.
I know you do.
That you got from Texas. It was an 8.5 converted to a 10.
I know, which isn't just outrageous.
I know. Oh God.
That's just literally insane.
It was the best glow up yet. But I've been that strategy has not been going well lately. I've been getting wrecked on grades.
I've been getting a ton of content on my feeds for what's that grading company that does the AI grading now?
Tag, yeah.
And they've been like cracking PSA slabs and then putting them through the AI generator to see like what's been accurate, what hasn't, and it like breaks it down.
Brilliant marketing move.
It's literally like I can't stop watching them.
Yeah.
Will I cosplay a VFriends character? Absolutely.
Which one?
I don't know. Sad Calendar Hoe? PSA 10 Gold Gorilla S1 card. Woof. That's a.
Wait, who has that?
Panda? Wait, Scuba, which one? Panda?
PSA 10 Gold Gorilla?
I mean, if you're
selling. Does that exist? Does that exist?
Oh, no, I think he meant Panda. He said after. PSA 10 Gold Panda?
Rips has that. Because Gary has the 10s. There's a lava 10 that Gary pulled, a gold 10 that I think Gary or Rips has, the auto 10 that me and Jay have, The hollow panda we pulled for the Fro family that has a production line right down the middle. So there's only what? Bubblegum missing?
Gold panda, he said.
How much is it worth? I have no idea.
Yeah, it's hard right now.
$6 to $8 grand.
I was gonna say 5, so yeah, that makes sense.
Could be more.
Could be. And I think it's just like
it's a 10 and it's the top 3 character, top 5 character.
And it's like the collector and the timing and a lot of things matter. Oh, so Courage has the gold Gary B scuba, and I think he has it up for 10 grand. He's trying to get for it.
I think that's not crazy. So the panda, I think, is in line with that, maybe even a little bit more. I think 10's a little high for.
I think it's high right now.
Gary B, it's probably in that 6 to 8 price range.
Yeah.
Courage has the gold B. Peepaw has the diamond B.
Yep. Which he's 10. Also trying to sell, I think, for 10 or 12.
Fro has the 10 bubblegum B that we pulled for him. So Gary B's and pandas grade really well, except for the hollow panda.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not a PSA 10. It's not. I think it's a CGC 10. That's why it's not on the PSA 10 pop report. It's a CGC 10.
Yeah, I think Scuba was talking about the B mark.
Scuba has all of his wires crossed.
Yeah, he does.
His Courage has a baby on the way. So you're trying to just utilize that?
I mean, I thought that's where you were going with it, Scuba. So I'm glad that we finally got there, because probably helmet and jetpack. This 3D printing, like, really, you can 3D print a helmet, Alex, like that? That blows my mind. That blows my mind. I haven't
even though it's been around for a while, it is so underutilized.
Totally. I mean, if you can build a helmet, what? That's wild.
The shit he's made is crazy.
I'd have to look into your stuff, dude, because I've just kind of listened to your podcast a little bit and stalked your Twitter, but I haven't I gotta look. Oh wait, you've done some stands, right? I think. I don't know. My brain's not working.
I think To the Moon should get one.
Yes, I've seen some of H-Town stuff. I know there's like the mini stand. I didn't realize that was 3D printed. Holy moly, that's just crazy stuff.
One gold PSA. Well, that's wild.
Yeah, send me some videos. I would love to see. There are 13 Series 1 gold PSA 10s. That's crazy.
Right? That's a wild stat.
I found out the other day that gold Gary B is Rob's chase. And I was like, why does it have to be such an expensive chase, Rob? Like,
why does it have to be the one in Courage's possession?
Why? Yeah, so that's his ultimate. That's his grail.
It's nice to have, it is nice to have your grail.
Yeah. My grail has not been released yet. So
the second that I got my gold catfish, everything else just became like a business decision.
Yeah.
I'll buy whatever. But even the Series 2 gold one that they trolled me with at VCon, which is hilarious. Once I got that, I was like, troll on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll still go for it, and I'm still collecting catfish. But like when you have the one card you really want,
yep,
for personal, like if I got a spec black cat, Series 1, whatever, I would sell that before I would sell the catfish, because there's different, right?
Totally. And the money that you could get from a black cat for me, absolutely, because I would buy the rest of the catties.
I just don't know. You only can sell it once, right? So
when and who?
It's Gary and when is the question. Because the buyer pool of stuff that size is just so small. So it's either a long hold or it's a quick sell now to Gary because he'll buy it and he has the funds.
Right.
I think Atomic sold his 2 spec, the Persian and Black Cat that he brought to VCon. We displayed it one day. I think he made a deal for him, right?
I don't know.
Scuba has the
non-existent
97. That's cool.
Series 1 Auto 1997 955. Scuba, I feel like you've got a hidden collection over there.
Is that one that you opened with the one that you did at the hotel? Did you open that on stream?
I don't think that was the one he opened on stream.
He had the Black Cat.
I just remember the flamingo. It's tough, Slowpoke, to see your grails in other hands. It's hard.
Especially Slowpoke's. I mean, Scuba's hands. Because you don't know where those hands have been. You know what I mean? Those
hands have been all over Michelle Urso's OnlyFans.
Oh, that was... Yep.
So,
that was sad.
But it's slabbed, so you can just wipe it down. You're fine.
Yeah.
If it wasn't slabbed, it's protected.
Even Michelle right there was like, where the fuck is she going with this sentence?
Series 2 spec caterpillars. Where are they? Where are they hiding? Obviously in Moe's boxes, but like, when are they coming out? It's sad. It's a sad thing. And I want, technically a grail, I think, would be an epic S1 caterpillar. That might be my grail over a spec. So if anybody happens to come across one of the two and you don't want it, just let me know before you let Tom know. Oh.
Is that a command from Katie, or is that, what were you saying about me? Do I even care? I don't think I care. Is
definitely Katie, a command, and I'm okay with it.
She's not saying like, you guys are entertaining me. I didn't know if it was some like,
I think it was like a do better.
Got it.
Yeah. An S2 1997 FT would cost.
Did they say where she's from?
Probably on the floor. Let's look it up, darling. Ew. What just happened to my computer? Let's see where we're at.
Black. Oh, Scuba actually made me laugh. That was crazy.
If I could get my computer to do anything, it would be great. All right, 1997. So the one on the floor is 115. But you could probably put an offer in for 100. Competing pose, and it's in the marathon scene, that's actually kind of fun. That's the one on the floor. I feel like with the S2 prices, this is just personal opinion. I don't know if S2 is going to have a ton of like value. And so for me, it's more fun to get like the combo that you like as like your collector piece instead of like hoping to have any value. There's an evolving. Oh my goodness. There's an evolving for 0.2 for $514.
Nah.
Evolvings are fun though.
Evolving is fun, but
oh, this one is so you, girl. I love the why isn't what is happening? The Tokyo, I feel like, is totally you.
Yeah.
There's one with the background girl, and it's sleeping or resting, whatever it is, the resting pose and the Tokyo. I mean, that's $4,000.
Are you gonna tease her like
that? It is so you. It's resting and it's in Tokyo. Like, come on. That is
no work call. BRB.
Oh goodness, it always happens. Oh. Okay, Katie, I'm sorry because now you're not getting entertained with just me here. Is it an Apple? Oh, my computer. It is. And it's an old one, like very old. And I wiped it clean once, and then I needed Jay's help. Actually, so this is a funny story. We were gonna get a new one, and I was gonna sell this, and Rob was getting a new like laptop and all this stuff, and I was just like, let's just sell this one and get rid of it and whatever. And that was quick.
Yeah.
Bye.
You're gonna have to hold it down for a few minutes though. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm not running on a crime scene.
Okay.
Something else.
He's not coming back, guys. It's gonna be me for the next 30 minutes. So I was like, I'll sell it. So I wanted to wipe it completely clean. And I did that. And then I like couldn't, but then I had to like, I don't know, update. But I couldn't update because like nothing was working. Like my keyboard wasn't working. And I don't know. I don't even remember. It was very confusing. And so I called Jay because he's like an Apple guy and he knows his stuff. He's like techie. And then, or I talked to Kowski. Kowski's like an Apple guy. And so Kowski was like on the phone trying to help me and he like couldn't, basically because I'm like helpless. And then Jay got involved and we figured out it was because this is not like a Mac keyboard. It's like Jay was like, that's like a random like piece of crap from wherever. And I was like, what? You're kidding. So it wasn't pairing because the Bluetooth, because it wasn't. So that's the end of my story. There's literally no other bits to it. It doesn't get more exciting than that, and that wasn't exciting. So I am not a felon. Not sure where that came from. At least I don't think I am. Oh, you are also an Apple person? That's good to know. I feel like I need Apple people in my cell phone because I break everything. Although, I must say, so I used to be like, don't give it to Chelsea because she'll break it. Like, this is technology back in the day. And we all had to go to college with like, those Dell laptops because that's just like what college supported. But like anytime I touched a Dell laptop, guys, it would break. Like it wouldn't function, it wouldn't work. I don't know, like I would get viruses up the wahoo on those Dell computers. So, and then once, Apple became like a thing, never had any issues. But like, oh my gosh, in college with that Dell computer, I was in support like every other week, like fix this. It just like would stop working. It was awful. So, yeah. This is fun. Let's see. I see Slowpoke like, and that would be my first thought when I brought it to tech support. I'd be like, oh, they're gonna think I'm just watching a bunch of porn again. I don't know what that link is, but I'm not clicking on it for this exact reason. So, I need like the sound effect where my eyes blink and it's like blink, blink anytime something gets kind of awkward. Yeah. What's really nice is my babies are napping. So that's fun. Oh, and now I'm blurry. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. There it is. Yeah, snapping is nice. Snapping is good. Michelle was the sign language interpreter. Aw, love you. I don't know where Katie said that, but thanks. You're so sweet. Oh, there it is. Oh, Katie, you're on Twitter. So are you. Oh, guys, you should come over to Twitch. That's where the chat is. My mic is loose. I need a nap driving for the foreseeable future. Girl, where are you going to now? Are you going back to Tennessee? You coming back here? Not that I'm in Tennessee, but you coming back to hang out with me? I think she's driving back home, but you're driving to Thomas first, right? Speaking of Thomas, he's never coming back. This is what he does. If you guys are single, DM my husband. Anybody going to Comic-Con in October? Check your DMs. Oh, okay. I need a nap. I already read that. Hi, Mrs. Lynch. How are you, darling? Oh no, Soggy, you're sick again? Anne. Hi, Anne. Soggy, I'm so sorry you're sick. Hour and a half on my way to drop my friend off at the Martha's Vineyard Ferry. Oof, and there's probably a ton of traffic. Ugh. Still like touristy season, right? And today's Monday, so maybe it's not so bad. Ooh, you're gonna be there? Nice. Let's go, girl. But it's not out of context if you know my husband. He likes singles. What am I looking at? My DM. Oh, I know. Scuba, we played this the other day. We played this on Wednesday, I think it was. It was amazing, wasn't it? Yeah, we played the interpreter video the other day. It's so good. It's so good. That guy's like a hero. So good. So, Comic-Con. Okay. So, anyone else going? Slowpoke, I feel like you would thrive at Comic-Con. I feel like that is like your home base. That should like be where you live. Hey, there she is, my hit life, aka NFT Katie. Welcome to the chat. Am I going for sure? I don't know. So Rob and I talked about doing like a family trip where we like bring the kids. So if you guys don't know, my birthday. Oh, Scuba, good call. I think a lot of people are like waiting because Comic-Con tickets are like what, sold out? I mean, you can get a general ticket maybe, but even that's going to be sold out soon. And I mean, like, the whole experience is expensive. Comic-Con is expensive, and it's only going to get more expensive as we get closer to the date. Exactly. Scuba flights, hotels. I mean, it's a lot. And then as like all of the Comic-Con tickets sell out, people flip them. And then they just get crazy. So, yeah, a date would be good for the tournament so we all can kind of plan. But we were thinking of doing like a whole family trip. So the 19th, October 19th is my birthday and I'm turning 35, I think. Yes. No. Yes. Turning 35. I am a Libra. Good and bad. But I am very self-aware of all of the bad too. So I understand what I bring to the table. I'm a little feisty. 89. Katie, it really is because like you stop thinking about it. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm forgetting like everyone's age in my life. I forget what day it is. Sometimes I forget my name. It's hard. It's hard being 30 something. Actually, no, it's great. I love being in my 30s. 20s are terrible. Teens, forget about it. Now, to anyone that's in your 20s, I don't mean it in a bad, like, thrive. You go and thrive. It sounded all really bad. 20s are great. Be grateful for being 20, whatever. Oh, Amtrak's a good idea, Scuba, but those are also expensive. Ish, right? Last time I looked at Amtrak, I was like, no, I'm just flying. But I'm in therapy and stuff. Amen. I mean, I hear 40s is like the best, to be honest. I hear it's like 25s are fun, 30s are amazing, and then 40s are like peak, like, let's roll. Oh, 180? I mean, that's still expensive for a train for me to sit in like a chair and like plus how long is the Amtrak for you? For us, it would be like overnight, and I'm not doing that unless I'm getting like a sleeping car and I'm not paying $1,000 for a sleeping car. You know? 22 but 40. I love it. 40s is like, that's it. 30 hours? No. Scuba, see what I mean? That's not okay. Are flights really that bad right now to New York? Ugh. So, anyways, and to answer your initial question about if I'm actually going, uh, I want to say yes. So, we were just deciding if it was gonna be so I can't say something yet. There might be something going on before Comic-Con. Oh my gosh. Nobody repeat that. So, I'm just trying to figure everything out, and I wanna go to Comic-Con, but it might just be me, but it might be the whole family, so we're not sure. I can't say anything. I already said too much. You said too much. Actually, I'm supposed to have a business call about it today at some point because I haven't gotten any emails, which I'm supposed to be getting. Um, I'm just getting texts. Oh, Michelle. Um, wear eyeballs on me. Old news, soggy. Zip it. Slowpoke. I know. No, I'll go. That's what we said. Whiskey said March, January, February, March. I think he said March, or was it May? I don't know. It was one of the M's. I think it was March. January, February, March. March? May. March. March. Let's go. March in Texas, guys. Be there. It's going to be a big deal. I think he said that there's only going to be, what do you say, 35? 35 allowed, and then that's it, cut out. So plan now because you got plenty of time. But once they post that 35, that's like nothing, guys. No, you didn't, Anne. In the chat with my bosses? Anne! Oh my goodness, you're gonna get me fired. Actually, that's not true. I'm definitely getting myself fired. Hold on, I gotta send an emoji now to make it look like I'm not talking about anything. Not sure what you're talking about. Can't hear you. Nope.
What did I just enter into? What are the vibes?
Nothing.
I should not be celebrating the vibes right now. What did I miss?
Um,
Do I have to go back? planning?
No, welcome. We missed you. How was your call? Was it good? Are you good? You okay?
The call was just a guy. I want to replace my front door. So I had and I scheduled an estimate, and the guy was here way too early. And he goes, listen, I'm here. I can wait until our scheduled time, but if you could do it right now. I said, how much time do you need? He said, about 5 minutes. I said, okay, Chelsea can handle it for 5 minutes. Then he asked me what I do. And that's never a 5-minute conversation. Because he was like, oh, you get to work from home. That's awesome. I'm like, well, I own the business. And he goes, what do you do? I clean up crime scenes. And 10-minute conversation. He goes, I've been thinking about doing my own thing I've been doing this for about 16 years. I've been thinking about doing that leap of faith. And we got talking.
I love it. Did you give him a VFriend card?
No.
Oh. From now on, people say, what do you do?
Say, here's a secure sparrow. Be confident. Have a cobra. There you go. I make people disappear. Give me a good price on this door.
You guys heard it first. Tom officially admitted he is part of the mob. So
no. I'm not part of the mob. They hire me to make good things go away.
Tom is in bed with the mob.
Deep.
Deep.
I need to keep packing. So carry on with whatever you were talking about.
Right, Scuba? We did so well. Stop talking.
What? There's so many whats? Eyes? What did I miss? What are you dropping?
I didn't drop anything. We were talking about Comic-Con, Tommy.
Then what is with the eyes and the what?
Everyone's really excited that my whole family might go.
No, that's not eyes worthy. What did you say about? You gonna bring the twins to Comic-Con?
We thought, yeah, they're at like a good age where like they'll probably be walking, but if not, they're like, we're finally almost out of the leap where they're like in a fucking good mood.
Oh, it's so good.
It has been hell for the past month, guys. I'm not even lying. And I'm like a positive as fuck parent where I'm like, it's fine on their bad days. I love them so much. It has been a shit show. And I like love twins. Highly recommend 10 out of 10. Triplets, fuck that. I would never recommend that for anyone. Twins, though, I think it's the greatest thing in the world. This past month has like, I've literally almost have died from sadness.
Almost garbage.
Okay. I think twins is awesome. I kind of wished for him because I was like, one pregnancy, 2 kids. It's great, right? But then like you're gonna stack the happiness, but also stack the crappiness. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, sure, the bad times are gonna be doubled down, but so are the good times and all of that. They can be best friends, and I would test test that twin connection. I love those videos where it's twins and there's like the wall between them, and they're like, "Raise your hand," and they both. It's just wild. Yeah. I don't care if it's staged; it's entertaining to me.
And Comic-Con's packed. Comic-Con's a pretty busy place.
It is. I love Comic-Con.
But it's like infectious energy. Like everyone's there because they just love fun, childlike stuff.
Comic-Con is awesome. I've been going to Comic-Cons way before VFriends went to Comic-Con, and it is a vibe. Now, I prefer smaller Comic-Cons, more regional ones than the national. It becomes more about, but I also am a comic book collector, or was. So like I was going not to meet Rick Grimes. I was going to, see what deals I can get some comic art. So I like that they kind of separated the entertainment celebrity section so that's versus the artist alley, because that's where I like to spend the time.
Right.
But now that VFriends there, it's like worlds colliding. So last year was a blast.
Yeah.
But I've also never gone to a Comic-Con more than one day in a row, because it's like I'd rather do one marathon day than go 2 days. And you're not going to be able to get tickets to Friday or Saturday.
That's what we were talking about before, how once the tickets are sold out, like they flip and people do it high prices because they know people are going to want to buy them and they will. So you can buy a ticket. You're just going to freaking donate your kidney in order to get in.
So you can get Thursday tickets, which last year they said, just come Thursday. There's nothing really like they'll be there every day, but Thursday's the day. And I ended up buying Thursday and Sunday because I was like, we'll go, Thursday, and then I'm not going to pay $250 for a Saturday ticket, especially if nothing's going on. Gary wasn't going to be there other than Thursday. So like it was, I'm glad that they said that ahead of time. I hope they say something like that again.
Yes.
But I will, I like the schedule we did last year. I went in Wednesday night. I went to Comic-Con all day Thursday. Thursday night was a tournament, which if they do that, awesome. If not, if it's Friday, that's fine too. Friday, billboard with, Cats got takeover on the billboard. That was cool. Then it was just hanging out. And then I went on Fanatics and then went to the takeover event. So I like the Wednesday to Saturday morning. That's what I think I'm going to do. But we didn't do Comic-Con at all on Friday. Yes, Slowpoke.
Yeah. So, and if anything, it'll be all of us, or it'll be just me. There are other sites who sell.
No, no.
I wouldn't.
The thing about Comic-Con is they want to control everything.
Yeah.
So you can buy someone's ticket, but only through them.
Yeah.
So if you buy a ticket, you can't give your ticket to someone else. You know what I mean? It's not like VCon. Like you have to register and it's yours. You can resell it, but only through their website. And you basically give them, you say, I want to sell it and what the price is. And then they get to keep everything. It's kind of fucked up, to be honest, but they control everything. So you have to buy through them. I don't think you can do. Gotta run. Hey, I didn't know you were here.
She's been here.
I didn't know that. Talk about the best hugs. I would not go through secondary websites other than like the legit one.
Bye, Katie.
I guess we weren't entertaining enough.
No. I think it was you. We were doing fine until you came back, and then
it's usually me. That lines up.
Things got a little awkward.
Thanks for that.
Oh yeah, it's not my fault.
I didn't say it was.
Thanks, girl. I read that as Chelsea's ass.
What'd you say?
I said I read that as Chelsea's ass.
You sucked. Chelsea was ass.
It was A+. It's what it's supposed to be. But... Can we rip something?
Sure.
Are you ripping a... Oh, it's so good. Did you retweet the video?
Fucking K-Save.
I know. Couldn't have been a more perfect person to pull it.
That's what everyone says. And how do you get to that level? Do you just have to because I'm the opposite, right?
Stop. That's not true. We're not going to do the self-deprecating.
No. We've already just seen it's not self-deprecation. Everyone has just been saying you suck. It was good. You can't offend me. What I'm saying is he's just like a big teddy bear that everyone wants to hug. And I get that. And I'm not saying I want to be that, but I'm just saying Jesus. I rolled over bubble wrap.
I was like, what just happened? It sounded like the chair was breaking.
I know. Is that on my back?
Oh, yeah. The 3 things I love most about Tom. You're right. That's what we were doing.
Yeah, right.
And we know you just don't like the ushy gushy mushy, so we had to stop real quick.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Keith is just so Tom, you like Rob actually said this to me the other day. I
Rob,
think that
before you go any further, Rob is probably one of, if not the reason I still have any confidence, because that dude finds me funny and that's all I need.
he thinks you're hilarious.
Exactly.
I'll find him just like laughing randomly in like a closet or something, and I'll be like, "What the heck are you laughing at?"
In a closet.
And it'll be, well, but I'm sitting on the bed while I'm in another room. It was an exaggeration. He'll just be like in a corner somewhere laughing, and I'll be like, "Why are you giggling?" And it'll be like a video of Tom, or he's watching Tom on stream.
I love that guy.
So he was saying how like we tend to have the energy and the vibe that like people can be who they are around us, and we like just accept it. So the people like let their true self out around you, and so like you can give shit and people can give shit back to you because they know that like it's just like they can be that part of them with you. And then Keith's like what Slowpoke said, just like the lovable grandpa, where he's like the one that people can hug, and he's not dishing shit because he's just a different vibe.
He's the best.
But we need your vibe, Tom.
I wasn't actually upset about it. I built this.
I know you're not upset about it publicly, but tonight when you go to bed, you might be. So I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Just every time that you, because we'll air it out. Like Chelsea will sometimes be like, "Tom, are you okay?" And what do I always? I'm like, "Yes, of course, I'm fine." Okay, the other night you called me a dick for real, and I.
Well, I'm also one.
I was okay with it.
I'm like, yo, like chill your pants.
And it wasn't. I've said way worse, and that one sent you. And what did I do? I didn't respond snarky or anything.
It's like that's another thing. I feel like you're the type of person or someone can do that. I feel like some people can't have a real conversation with other people. But that's the thing about internet friends. I feel like internet friends, you're just on a different level of closeness with. I don't know why, but we've all interacted online, and we've never been in front of each other for so long. We're like,
you know why? I think I know why.
Tell us why.
When you're in school, or if it's your neighbors, like they're the people in your circumference. You can't get away from them. They're there. Yeah. So you're sometimes like, I hang out with legit 0 people from high school, because and I moved away from my childhood town immediately as soon as I could. Like that just wasn't my vibe, right? When it's an online person, like you get to choose who you interact with.
Yeah. That's so
true. You like if anyone doesn't like legit didn't like me, you, Jay. I mean, no one can not like you or Jay, but when it's like that, like they just wouldn't tune in.
Oh, Tommy.
See, this is why I can't say anything. It's not like, ugh.
Oh, somebody hug that boy. Michelle, you're going to see him. Go hug him. I don't even know if you're still here. Oh, you are still here. Tommy actually gives good hugs. See? Hug that. Well, apparently, you want to know why he gives good hugs, Michelle. Tommy was voted class teddy bear. What was it? In high school. What was it? What were you voted?
What did I do?
In high school, you were voted something for hugs.
Nothing.
He was voted like class, like teddy hugger or something like that. Like teddy bear hugger or like class best hugger or something. Squishiest hugger, something like that.
Okay. Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but it definitely was not squishiest hugger.
Oh, what was it? The world.
I'm hug deprived. Someone hug me.
See, the world wants to know. Because we gave each other like a weird sideways hug and it was not good. And then I'm like, and then he's like, well, for your information, I was voted blah, blah, blah. And then we tried again.
You said my hug sucks. And listen, we've met once. once. And it was like, you know, you don't know how to, I can banter with you all day, but when you're in person, we've never been in the same room before. I'm not going to go in for this big full on hug when I don't know your boundaries. I don't know your limits. I don't know how you feel face to face. So, you know, you're going to get the entry level one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Got it.
there's
And
that.
it's awkward because like you don't like you haven't been able to size each other up and you don't know if they're like a over under, if they're like a if because their height makes a difference.
There is. And listen, like, let's just say what it is. Like, I'm a male, you're a female. Like, I don't want to, we're married. Like, I'm not going to do, I'll fucking, you know, when I was introducing myself to people for the first time who I've known forever through the stream at Rob's party, like I went up to a circle, saw a few people like Turner and then I went, oh, hey, how's it going? And I like shook hand. And he was like, it's J-Lum. And I went, J-Lum, boom, big hug. Don't care. You know, like boundaries out the window. Big hug. You know what I mean? So like, but I don't know that about you. I'm trying to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
J-Lum is awesome.
I'm the same, Michelle. Same.
Well, you again, like there's a difference of me just going up.
Why?
What is your stank face?
It's just what it does. It's not directed towards you. It's just what it does.
Well, I'm saying, what did I say to cause a stank face already?
It's not a stank face. It's like, really? It was like a, really?
Listen, I'm not going up to every female that I think I know and giving them full on big belly hugs. Some people don't like that. And listen, if I do that to J-Lum and he's like, listen, I don't like big hugs, I'll be like, oh, okay, no problem.
But do you know who you're interacting with?
No, I don't know. We've never met. So no, there's difference between me just verbally bantering with you and me full on straight up assaulting you if that's not what you want. It's consent, Chelsea. God. Exactly.
Neil's in the house.
Do I want that to be said? Because, oh yeah, Tom came in for this big gross hug. No.
I just don't think that's like our fam vibes. I think everyone in the chat would agree.
I can't go off of a vibe.
I think that's a you problem.
I'm gonna fine. What if it's my boundary, Chelsea? Why don't you respect my boundaries then?
You don't have boundaries. There's no boundary.
If I said that, you have no boundaries.
I mean, I just don't think you have like a hug.
All right, Scuba Steve, you have an open invitation to go up and just give Chelsea a big hug, pick her up, and all of that.
I would love a pickup hug, except I'm way too heavy. No one can do that.
Then you proceeded to tell us how we were going to murder you. You were going to be part of a like, I'm not trying to be whatever.
Guys, they didn't even get out of the car for me when we first met. They just.
Chelsea, what happens when you said, "Oh my God, let's get like an Airbnb"? What did we say?
I was like, "Yeah, let's all split an Airbnb."
Yeah,
Tom's like, "Absolutely not."
Right? Why?
I don't know why. You never gave me a reason.
You're gross. No, it's a respect thing. It's a respect thing. If you don't want to view it as that,
what are you feeling about this? How are you feeling about this? Would anyone split an Airbnb with me and not feel weird?
Who's Brofit? Are you gonna hold on? Is Brofit like? Do you want your wife going and staying in a hotel or Airbnb with two other guys that she's never met before?
It's Jay and Tom.
It doesn't matter. Would you? You've never met us.
And wait, but Rob's my husband. Hold on. And it's me.
I understand that.
And it's like me. I'm like the broniest.
I can't pretend to be a wife, so I can pretend I can put myself in a position to be a husband. Rob never said anything, but me and Jay were just like, listen, we don't want, like, let's just isolate that and we got you your own place. Like, good Lord.
I was telling Rob the story.
Oh, she's pregnant.
not. Scuba thinks I'm pregnant with twins again.
Scuba hasn't learned that you don't say that yet. Is he
So
still?
when this whole thing went down, I said to Rob, I was like, and they said they didn't want to split an Airbnb. And I was like, probably out of respect. I said it. I said it was probably because of your wives. And then Rob's
not
like,
our wives, but it also isn't respecting to our wives as well. You're right. It's not only like
you know what Rob said? Rob was like, but it's you. I was like, I know.
But how many times have you met our wives?
I'm just saying. Rob would send me off into an Airbnb with a bunch of guys from BFAM and not bat an eye.
Okay, so it's a respecting for Rob. It's respecting to our wives. It's a respecting all around. Why even do it to save $50 on a fucking hotel? We'll just get it for you.
I don't know. I would share an Airbnb.
Is probably what
It's not like I was like, guys, let's split one hotel room.
Let's share a bed, three.
Let's all sleep together. Like it wasn't. I was like,
I know that.
But Rob and I are both like, I would send Rob off to go share an Airbnb with Michelle and Anne and like.
Okay, but like both of you know that person.
No, we don't.
Okay, here we go. I'm glad that I know you, but you don't know. Okay. It only goes one way.
Anyway, so guys, when they picked me up from the airport, they didn't even get out of the car. They just like pulled up and like I just got into the back of the car and we're like, hi.
Well, Chelsea was sending us pictures of herself like, come get me. I'm not comfortable with this suitcase full of cards.
I was holding it between my legs. I was like cradling it.
We were so late because we went fishing instead.
Yeah, the guys went fishing. They knew what time my flight was getting in there.
And we're like, she can wait.
It was like 2.5 hours.
It was like a half an hour.
You're out of your mind. It was literally like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was a long time.
But it's fine. I just sat at the bar and drank. It's like if I'm going down, if they're gonna murder me, I might as well be wasted.
And then we went and got lunch. That was nice.
Slowpoke, 2.5 hours. So just be prepared. I am the same. Like I would split a room with Soggy, and Rob would be totally fine with that. It's Soggy. Scuba, I don't know.
Exactly. 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 I don't want to be in the same category.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I would recover if it was like, if I was put in the same category as Scuba. I don't think I'd recover from that one.
Could have called. Wait, for when? Soggy, I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, Florida. You're right. But Soggy, also to be fair, we didn't talk as much as we did now. There's a difference.
Yeah. Soggy, we were still feeling you out.
We were still feeling you out, Soggy.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
It was like a month. Okay.
Yeah. That was still fun.
Slowpoke, I will not be there early if I pick you up from the airport.
2.5 hours late, Slowpoke.
I won't be 2.5 hours late, but I will not be early and waiting.
He'll plan an excursion for the moment that you land. Like that's when his outing is going to start.
Yeah.
When you're getting your baggage from baggage claim, he's going to be like, "I'll be right back. I just got this charter."
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the favor that I'm doing for you not good enough?
What favor for me? Who? Jay drove. The favor?
Not there.
I was the one
he
the
has
card.
the fucking rental with
Wait
his
a
name
second.
on it only.
Favor? I had the card. Who was doing the favor there?
Oh, you didn't want to go? You could have mailed it to us.
Bro, I was gonna say your wife's like, yeah, she's like a badass among men.
It's not a matter of.
I love, by the way, speaking of Brofit's wife, she is the greatest. Amazing. And they're gonna make just their children are gonna
hang out together, right?
Tall and beautiful, just like them. So that's all I gotta say about that. Who were you calling Tom a bitch?
I'm a bitch.
Oh, that's silly.
Oh, for not showing up early? Yeah, that's okay. You can call me a bitch for that. You can't call me a bitch for the sharing of the room situation. That's not allowed. Because I'm right.
I think I'm just too comfortable around everyone.
Well, you shouldn't be.
But yet if I talk about them murdering,
you shouldn't be. If you what?
I said, but then if I talk about you murdering me.
That's all you talked about.
I listened to
what if
murder podcasts.
I don't know your life, right? What if you could have accused me and Jay of something, and then we have no alibi.
Just got. I mean, I
You were
hope you know me a little bit better
us
than
of
that.
murdering you the whole time. We could be like, why would we get her own room in a different town if we wanted to murder her? We would have said, yeah, stay with us.
Well,
plus if we were there to murder you, no one would ever know. Be like, listen, she was talking about going out some night. I would have cleaned it up. No one would have ever known where it would have been.
Oh my gosh, that's right. See, guys, and
then it would have been like, she was like cutting loose. She had like way too many drinks. We were like, Chelsea, we're gonna drop you off. We'll drop you. She was like talking about going out or like something after. She just the next day wasn't answering her phone. I don't know.
I wanted to go out. I wanted to do something. These guys were lame. You saved all of your fun for VCon. I feel like we need to run something.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had a blast in Florida.
I mean, it was fun, but like I didn't get to do anything great. We went to a casino that closed everything down at 11 o'clock.
We didn't know that.
It was so weird.
We didn't know that.
It's the weirdest thing. We couldn't do anything. And then we had to drive, and it was like an hour away. We drove an hour to like do nothing.
Dan Pokemon Store on Instagram. Thank you for stopping by. Swing by to the Twitch. We're live on Instagram.
Oh, what are you on? What is that?
We're on Instagram.
So with the Instagram thing, there's like a key thing. What is that all about?
You just have to go to Instagram, hit create, hit live video, put in like for public, title it, and then it'll give you a stream key. Copy the stream key, put it into StreamYard, go live, and then you have to go back to Instagram and hit go live there.
Oh, well, now I know.
It's crazy what Google will teach you.
Wow. It's crazy when people actually do decide to teach you. Weird.
It's crazy when people decide to teach themselves instead of relying on other people.
Oh my.
Listen, you went there first. All right, I mentioned the Google thing first, but whatever.
Oh, I wouldn't either. I would it depends. Maybe my mother.
What's that?
Slowpoke said I will not go to a drinking event that my dad or Sam is at, though. Do I need to plan to be somewhere prior to Comic-Con?
After drinking with your dad, Megan, I would not suggest you go out drinking with your dad.
Oh, I feel like they'd be so much fun, though.
Oh, they were a blast. Don't get me wrong. It was a blast.
Ben is a great time after pineapple shots.
He is a great time.
Like, okay, we need
He's
to
a great
run
time
it
before it as well, but a different type of fun after.
We need to run it back. I need a night out.
And I met your other uncle. I met your other uncle.
Who's the other uncle?
I met another Tarbuck.
At VCon?
Yep.
What?
Daniel?
Neil, you owe me? What do you owe me? I don't even remember what you owe me. A hug? I'm in.
Redheaded Jesus?
Neil's not afraid to hug me.
I love how Slowpoke, no one asked, but she decided to still say, oh yeah, you met Daniel. Sam's still my favorite. I mean, he was nice. He didn't talk much. He was super quiet.
Daniel. So
he's got a man bun.
My
and his
rule is
wife was there.
he's got a man bun. Nice.
He had a man bun.
All right.
And his wife, I believe, was there.
That's so fun. Is he like? Why'd he go?
He lives in California.
Oh, that's fun. Little family reunion with his wife Andrea. Okay.
Yes, that was
Good
it.
times.
Andrea. Going out with Sam is what you would expect. He did like same level of excitement. Plus, like Tiny Chewy is hilarious.
She's so cute.
And I asked about like their meeting story and how they dated, like how long they've been together and all that stuff. It was good.
Aww.
Got to get to know them.
I love it. No filter. Love talking shit to me.
Who, Chewy or Andrea?
Andrea.
Oh, I didn't get to talk to her at all.
We need an opportunity for drunk Megan. I can't even imagine. See what I'm saying? We need to run it back, Tom. I need a night out with everyone.
It is.
Everyone else needs a night out with everyone.
I agree. It's a shame that I won't be able to go out and drink with both Ben and Megan, but I understand.
Maybe we'll just keep them on opposite sides of the room. The Airbnb.
We could do that. Are we in an Airbnb? I don't want to stay in an Airbnb with anyone. That's the one thing. Like, it's not me being a dick. I need private space.
No, I get that. I'm the same. I get it.
I will like forever. Like, I don't be offended. Like, please, anyone who asks, like, I'm never going to want to share an Airbnb. It's not you. It's me. I promise. Don't take offense to it, please.
It's always Tom, guys.
It's everything is always me. This is one that I'm okay. I'll stand on that. It's me. But like, don't ask. You can ask, but don't be offended when I say no, and I will.
Scuba really wants to share one with you, though.
Like Jay asked, like we were gonna split a room at Comic-Con, and last minute I booked my own room.
Got it. Wait, you guys already have rooms for Comic-Con?
What's that?
You already have rooms for Comic-Con?
No, last year's Comic-Con. Oh. Like a week before, I was like, hey, I can get this room for like not like we were gonna split because of it's fucking expensive to stay in a hotel in New York City.
Soggy, you offered that to Rob and he said no. I'm so surprised because he bitched about the Ubers so much. Rob is different. Rob's special. Oh. Now I miss him.
Like so obsessed.
If I go to Comic-Con single, Megan, I'll split a room with anyone. Did I say single? No. I meant solo.
See what I mean? We don't know what she's gonna be like, and we didn't know. She was texting us ahead like, "Mama's on vacation. Let's get drunk." I was like, "No,"
and it just flopped. Nobody wanted to party with me.
Like, we work together, so.
Okay, I'm sorry. You can't things that come out of your mouth to me. You cannot use the "we work together" line.
Okay,
it doesn't work.
Again, there's a difference. Again, it's different in person. All right. Yes, that's a fair point. You have a point.
Slowpoke, I would never.
Don't divorce Rob before Comic-Con. I don't think she'll divorce Rob. If anyone's divorcing anyone, Rob's divorcing Chels.
He would never.
He would never. I'm just saying, like, gun to my head, one's going to be the decider. It's going to be Rob.
I'm never leaving Rob. No.
Thank you for proving my point. The only way you're leaving Rob is in a box.
I know. Yeah, I know what I've got. I'm very aware of the catch I have. I miss them. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 5 more hours till he comes home. Mm. Gasp. Wow. These are a lot of, I don't even know what these emotions are for. We get the comments so late that I don't even remember like what was said.
The delay is just, it's tough.
Ship
sealed
sealed
or ripped live.
What?
What, right now?
Get on here.
No,
come rip something.
I'll only ship sealed. I will ship sealed, but it has to be paired with the rip now as well.
Do it, Neil. Do it, Neil. Yeah. Let's go.
Last night we did allow Corso to buy a Mario booster box, and we're gonna ship it sealed. We did allow that because it's Corso, and he bought 2 booster boxes at VCon as well. And it's just like he wanted it ripped, and he said like I have to go, and we had a couple people ripping before him. Michelle leaving in a not Michelle.
I have 4 Harry Potter packs.
Yes. He meant when I said the only way you're leaving. Okay.
I've got 4 Harry Potter pots, 3 Lorcana, and 1 Super Mario pack left. Does anybody want anything? I will rip them because I want to rip something. They're not.
Slowpoke. I brought and meant to show you. I brought like 10 to 15 packs of Zelda cards and never brought them out.
Wow.
I have them here, and as I unpacked them, I went, "Oh no!" Because I have a whole bunch. When we did it, I bought a whole bunch of them, and then I brought some.
But he was just told I had them, and I brought them.
Super disappointing. Are you making fun of my gesturing?
You know what my son asked me for yesterday? He wants a sealed case of the Halloween collection to rip. I'm like, ugh. So of course I go on eBay to see where they're at right now. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, kid, it's not happening right now. Are you about to pull out a sealed case of Halloween?
Well, I just
want one sealed case.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep a sealed of everything.
Yeah, you're better than us. Wait, why are you just going to tell Tom? Can't you tell all of us? And is this for Comic-Con?
Because me and Megan have a connection of I've never cosplayed, but I've been to Comic-Cons and been
You're into role play.
What's that?
I said you're into role play. No. Look at his little smile as he looked down. Tom likes to dress up, guys.
I didn't smile at all.
Wait, there.
In this situation, your Link? I'm the old man. I'll be the Deku Tree.
Oh, this is cute.
But everyone's gonna think I'm Groot. That's the problem. See, we can have these conversations, and that's why you're not involved, because you don't know what we're saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
You don't know shit.
First of all, I know Link. I played the original Zelda game. I don't know the old guy, but I'm in. I know who Groot is.
Do you mean like the Santa Claus guy who gives him the glider? Is that what you mean? Jay can be the great fairy?
Scuba, they're super weird.
I mean, this old guy?
My gosh, I love it.
This is my key holder with all my lanyards.
Wow, look at that. True collector.
But she means from like, that's that guy, but he gives the glider. He just shows up. He just like glides in once in a while and be like, hey, let me give you this thing that you could have used that would have been super helpful the 25 hours you've been playing this game. It's like, you old fuck. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, the Santa Claus looking guy. What is with that face?
It's just what it does.
WTF, why the face?
Don't take it offensively.
I'm never offended.
It's just what it does.
But don't confuse offended with annoyed. You annoy me, but you don't offend me.
That made me laugh.
I can't tell because I'm on a different
screen. Oh, I'll be Zelda. Take that, Tom.
Ugh. We can do better than that. Michelle, you want to be Zelda?
Fuck. Can I just be a sword? I'll just be like the sword.
You can be Impa. She's badass.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll be Megan. I'll be whoever you want me to be.
Actually, Michelle probably would make a better Impa. Although she's tall and Michelle is not.
I'm not tall either.
I can be a good Impa.
I can be a great Impa.
You don't even know who Impa is.
Impa, purple biker shorts, a metal thing, chest plate, gray hair, a couple things on my face. I'll be a great Impa.
Did you just Google that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle is pocket sized. So this could be fun.
We should do a whole,
should
like
be
a whole group.
Soggy's Ganondorf.
I'm in. We'll do like a whole group theme. It will be great.
Rob can be a Bokoblin. That would be funny.
I'm about to Google that too. Bokoblin?
I might be saying that wrong because they don't actually ever say it. No, Jay would be baklava. He might mix that up.
There we go. Oh, what? These little scary things?
Yeah, they're like the little monsters.
With the little horn on the head? Oh, goodness. No. Robbie's way too big for that.
Is it the small, which one? Wait, does it have one horn or two?
Yeah. One on the top of the head, the huge ears. The little thing dangling down.
Share the screen.
Little thing dangling down between the, hold on, let me pull it up.
I don't know who Beetle is. The guy with the shop selling stuff.
Where? How do I? Oh, here we go. Share.
Hey, good to see you. You're here too. We keep running into each other. You want some crickets?
Bokoblin. Share.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
Oof.
Rob would crush that. What do you mean?
Robbie. Look up Beetle. Rob Blue Beetle.
He's a guy with like a whole shop on his back.
Oh, that's funny. I love it. We can make him a really big
I didn't
shop.
know he had a name. He's just the guy you go to a stable for to buy some arrows when you're low.
I love it. I don't know if Rob would love that outfit, but you know what?
He doesn't have a say in the matter. He's Beetle.
Does it? All right. Rob is Beetle. He's in so many places at once. I love it. It's perfect for him.
I did not know that.
Are my children awake?
Nope. All right. Anyway, are they up?
Nope. Rita Repulsa. Bye, Neil. Who's Rita Repulsa?
I don't know, but the repulsive part makes me think. Oh, wait, Rita, the
Oh, from freaking Power Rangers.
I don't know. Later, Neil.
Scuba.
I was not a Power Rangers kid.
So weird.
Scuba just wanted to change the conversation to something he knows.
Power Rangers, man.
All right, so Comic-Con, all the messers are coming.
I don't know. It's either all the messers or just me, but that would suck because I don't want to do my birthday without Rob. So
you did your anniversary without Rob. So what's one more event?
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we went out. We celebrated on Saturday, and it was the cutest thing. We saw this really old couple walking down the street together, and they were just like laughing at each other, and they were probably like in their early 80s, and she was holding like a thing of flowers that were clearly like picked from one of the trees that were on the street. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So Rob just stopped and then did the same thing and gave it to me. And I thought it was just the cutest thing in the whole entire world.
Yeah, he could leave. He could cheat on you and you wouldn't leave.
Never. Yeah, there would have been like a reason deep down internally inside of him that he just needed to talk about. So easy to cheat on. It's ridiculous.
You just got a hall pass forever and a built-in excuse. As long as it like meant nothing and it was purely physical, she's fine.
He's so precious. So Libra of you.
Does Rob have a brother?
He doesn't have a brother. He has 2 cousins that are both married, and
He has a sister.
he does have 2 sisters.
There you
One's
go.
married and one's in a relationship, though. And
Michelle can break that.
she's a lot to handle.
So is Michelle.
No, but Michelle's like nice. His sister's nice. She's just
Oh, you didn't
it's a
say
lot.
that. Nice.
It's a lot. She's a special person to get paid to beat the shit out of someone else. So she's a lot.
It's Michelle. It's just
Hang on.
at the point of just asking Twitch chats who's single.
Yeah, no one Michelle on our end. And I would give you like hook you up with some friends. I don't have any friends. So
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I don't have friends either.
yeah. I mean, we've got like, our like couple, like we just, I don't know.
Oh, you have those?
We have a couple. We've got like, we live in a great neighborhood with, we've got some other families that we're friends with, but like, I don't know. We're tired and washed up, and we do live streams with internet friends twice a week. So, it's like, we can't go out Friday nights. I stream.
What do you stream? Well,
So about it.
Monopoly?
Dalton is engaged. Yeah, slowpoke.
Dalton?
Adam Rips is in a relationship. Didn't know that.
Con man?
Pee break at Sheets. Hi, Jay. Oh, no, I don't think he is. And Corso's not either. Unless they started dating someone under the radar, which they might have.
Yeah. If I was them, would you tell us about it? No.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Also, if I was them and I was living in New York City working for VeeFriends and having the time of my life, I probably would be single too. So, I have no alpha. I know what you're talking about.
Garbage.
Joe's in the house.
Hi, Joe. Right?
Yes. See how quickly you learn?
And people watch that, and we literally think the same thing all the time. It'll be like midnight, and I'll have 10 people on, and I'm like, why are you guys still here? What are you doing? Why?
It's hard coming up with something to do 3 times a week. If something's not, if like ripping is not like high end, like top of mind.
Yeah.
Like Wednesday, we have no clue what we're doing
Yeah.
already. We
Well,
have
on
idea
Friday,
pigeon packs, right?
Pigeon
But
packs.
like, we don't know if anyone's actually going to want them. So, we're going to do some personal rips.
people are
but-
totally going to want the pigeon packs. They'll sell out because they're amazing, and they're going for a crazy amount of money on eBay. Crazy.
Pigeon packs are going for crazy money on eBay.
Yes.
Are they really?
Yes.
Can you give us examples?
I looked up this morning. So I don't know. It was a lot. I was shocked by it, actually.
Even though the one of one was pulled.
Yeah. I mean, it's an exclusive. It's like they're pretty sick. Anything like the
Like the horse pins, did they go for a lot? Like, I don't think so.
I think totally underrated. And I don't know if
I
people are
agree.
picking those up. But my cosmetics, like the things I love are like the branded stuff. Like the Comic-Con Jacko last year that says New York 23 on it. I think this is such a cool flex. I love this thing. And I think the pigeon stuff is the same. I think it's just I love it. I love the pigeon. I love the New York. I also love the city.
The
and I
different
love it.
parts of it I love. Don't get me wrong. I think they're cool, and that's why we bought a bunch, but I just didn't expect it to go for crazy. What's crazy on eBay? Like, what's a recent sold comp?
I'll look it up right now. I thought you were
Last
looking it up.
pack.
I'll look it up. Soggy just said Cosmic Horse went for $99.
What? I got one right here. I'll sell it
Me
for
too. I'm not selling
80
mine. I
bucks.
think it's really cool.
Okay, well, I'll sell it for 85 right now. Who wants it?
I'm not selling mine. I love mine. And Michelle got it for me. So I love it even more. Okay, what am I doing? eBay. V Friends. I don't even know what it was called. Pigeon. What was the event?
Fanatics Fest?
Fanatics. Thank you. Of course, now I'm not going to be able to find Diddly Squat.
I know Soggy will find it faster than you anyway.
There's a pack up for $125. Let me see recently sold.
I just made a good eBay sale yesterday.
Ooh, tell us.
Bookends. Lord of the Rings bookends. It's called No Admittance. It's the two bookends. One is
$100.
Bilbo's behind his circle door, and on the other side, Gandalf is knocking on it. And I love it. I got it from a hoarder. I love Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
Love Lord of the Rings. So I had it. It's super delicate, but I had it up for sale, and someone made an offer on it, and I parted with it because I want to redesign this whole room. Again, does anybody want any of these scene or TCG boxes? Other way, Tom. I have too many, and I want to read. This used to be the backdrop. It's set up the same way as it was when the backdrop. No one sees it. Why the fuck? I need that space. This is too small of a room. I'm going to redesign this whole room, get rid of the furniture, get rid of the stuff, and I'm in cleansing mode right now of my house. Not doing like a juice cleanse. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Got it.
I should. It sounds like a good idea, but
bye, Megan.
All of our friends are leaving.
So $100.
That's cool because
$100 sold for the
when
mint 9. Hold on, August 16th, a mint 9 at a 55 sold for 100. August 18th, the sealed pack says best offer accepted. I don't think these are on 130.
Why wouldn't they be on 130? Isn't everything on 130?
Oh, is it? I didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, let me look at 130. Hold on.
Yeah, if you just type V Friends, you can it's probably the most actively sold thing right now.
Let me see. Oh my gosh, a Viper Gopher went for $20.
$20.
Yep.
A sealed pack.
It's listed on here as a hollow. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. $70 on the pack.
Well, if anyone's interested, we're going to be, we bought a bunch. I'll be getting them today, hopefully, from Big Niche. And
my gosh, a wizard went for 123 on auction. Robot 130. Pig
Core?
127.
Are these core TCG?
Yeah. Rare Robot 139.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, 5 out of 5? Insert Impala? Oh no, Kind Kudu? I wonder if we knew about that. We're in a good accumulating a good zig phase
Savvy's
right
not
now.
here, is she?
Oh.
Savvy?
No, I haven't seen her.
I think she got one of the bounties last night, and I forgot to put it
Oh,
in her.
there she is. Savvy's here. That's so funny.
What? Oh, Savvy, you got one of the bounties last night, right? I believe you did.
Anything worth buying on eBay?
I forgot to put it in, so I'm putting it in. I had to cut your package open.
Let me check. Let me see what's going on eBay Scuba right now.
Had to cut your package open and slide it in. My best pull of the night. Really? Listen.
There's a rare robot core up for 150. Cosmic Kind Warrior for 55. That's not bad. That's cool. There's a lemur up for 175. Wait, what's these? What the heck are these pigeon stickers?
She just did a character match, Michelle. So she got we got the bounty. We gave out the To the Moon Meerkats that we had pedigreed.
Rare entire promo roll of Perspective Pigeon. Gary Vee obtained exclusively from the V Friends booth at Fanatics Fest. Someone just got a roll of these stickers? That's so funny.
Speaking of roll, I have an uncut Uno sheet that I would like to move. If anyone is interested.
A what? A what?
An uncut sheet of Uno cards.
What does that even mean?
It's a pain in the ass to.
Sorry. Oh. Wait. What? Where did this come from? What is this? How?
It's pretty awesome.
Well, that is pretty awesome. Like, how? Why isn't that in like a frame?
It should be. I have no wall space. It's insane. I mean, if I listen, I'm going to redo my office, and if I can find a space for it, I'll do it. I'll put it out.
Where did that come from? I want the backstory, please.
This is such a pain in the ass, Chels.
Sorry, you didn't have to unroll it. Could have just told me.
I'm sorry, what?
I want the story behind that.
I think Gary gave them to the gift goats at the Atlanta event.
Oh. That's pretty cool. Scuba, there is a auction going. Oh, scratch on front. Never mind.
Soggy, what do you mean I have a wide array? Oh, from my eBay? Well, it's from hoarder stuff. I don't really sell my yeah. It's all pretty much hoarder stuff, and I don't. So Floss Boys, do you know Floss? Floss Boys is his username, but he lives in Lancaster near Jay, and we teamed up, and he was an eBay, like he was selling the stuff I get from a hoarder. I basically was just, hey, come pick up this stuff. He lists it for sale. He does that, and whatever it sells for, we split. We have a split percentage, and that kind of stuff. But all the stuff listed on my eBay shop is pretty much hoarders.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like a weird selection of shit.
There is a patient pig auction going up. Soggy or Scuba, $26 at right now. 5 days left. Or keep your eye on. You need to get those little flags if you watch. Another pigeon pack is listed for $125. So people think it's nice, honestly.
Someone can fucking clip this because I'm never taking this thing out of its tube again. Ugh.
Well, thanks for showing us.
You're welcome. But it is a cool item. I bought it a long time ago, and it should be framed in on the wall, but it's not.
It's comping at 3,600, Savvy. That's crazy.
What is?
She found a Chanel purse from a garage sale for $15, comping it.
I saw that purchase. I'm always worried about knowing its authenticity.
Yeah, you gotta do your research.
Because like I've gotten Gucci bags and shirts, clothing, but it was with the original receipt and in a Gucci box, and it wasn't from a garage sale. It was free from a hoarder. But if that's a real Chanel bag, that is insane.
I'm so not like clearly.
Anyone who can afford Chanel usually doesn't do garage sales.
Yeah, I'm not a big name brand person in general. I just don't give a There's one thing that I just don't care about, and it's like clothes and like name brands and things like that. I just don't care.
But in reality, I agree. And I went on a rant with Jay on the phone one time when we were talking just in general. And I was like, clothing is such a racket. And he thought that was so funny enough that he exposed that he has a note in his phone of shit I have said that made him laugh. And and that's one of them. He goes, let me read you one. Clothing is a racket. That was one of it.
That's so funny. You just keeps a note of your funny things. Wow, that's love.
I mean, it's got to be a long list, right? Just kidding. I don't. He said like he wants to do, which if this is really what his plan is, he'll never do it because it requires him to do content, and he doesn't like doing content. To do like how I did like inspirational things Gary has said, or Gary V quotes as inspirational posters when I did that daily. That was fun. I like doing that. It was funny.
You need to start doing it again. It's hilarious.
I did it for like 2 weeks straight, and then I can't stay consistent with anything.
I feel that
doesn't rely on stuff, like meaning if I didn't go live on here on a Wednesday, like people might be like, what's going on? Where's the show? Whatever. Right. So like, because it's expected and other people are relying on it, that's why. Otherwise there would be days I wouldn't do anything. And that's why the other channel, after I did the one, it's like hard for me to be consistent in anything, even like in regular life, because I'd like to think that the reason I don't have friends is because I'm not reliable, because like if we make plans, I most likely will cancel them because of a crime scene or something,
Fair.
But I know that's not the reason.
Yeah, I think it's other reasons.
Yeah, it's personality.
I'm hearing so much. I think babies are like awake, but they're just playing, and it sounds like my house is coming down. I'm like, what?
Savvy, they're all still there on my TikTok. You can go back.
We need more of that. We want more.
It's work. It's work with no like pay, which sounds stupid, right? But like, and I don't really enjoy, like after a while when it became a job and a chore more than like for my own Like it was fun for a while, and then it became a chore to like go through his things and find like an out of context, really funny one. I thought about doing it to other people, but I don't know enough to like go find, you know what I mean? So
fair.
And then, you know, I said, like, should I include the clip? It's just another layer of like I know he said, fuck your grandparents, but there's no clip of it. So like,
should I start a series like that, but it's of you and Jay?
Sure. If you want to do that, it's work, but you have to go back and watch shit anyway. So
I gotta, yeah. Might as well. Did you retweet my video, by the way?
No, but
I'm
having an issue. Hold on. Oh boy.
Did you lose something?
Yep, sure did. Oh boy. Is Mandy in here?
Mandy Pants? No.
Oh boy. Oh my God. What a wonderful thing to say. Thank you, Savvy. And right back at you. I have Mandy's envelope here and nothing labeled for Mandy. I know I ripped for her.
I'll go back and watch.
But the problem is, I know what happened.
What happened?
Hold on. Jesus Christ. I rolled over the bubble wrap again. I had 2 piles labeled Mandrake. Mandy, Mandrake, and me and Mandrake made a trade. I traded him this. Did you see that?
Oh, sick.
I traded him this because, and I know I quote unquote lost on this, but I pulled this for him.
I saw that. Yep.
Okay, so I read trade and he said, of course, right?
Fair.
And so there was a pile of 4 things for Mandrake and a separate pile with just 1 that says Mandrake. So I don't know what, all I need to know is what Mandy got. And then I know the rest is going to Lord Mandrake. So.
Well, all right.
So if you're going through that anyway, could you just let me know that?
I'll let you know. It was Road to VCon?
Yes.
Okay.
Lord Mandrake opened 5 boxes and has the Phoenix where Mandy should only have 1. So I'm thinking this 1 by itself is hers, but because it doesn't say what she got in the description, I can't confirm that.
I'll find it.
Okay, thank you.
I got you. So crazy that these, what time is it? Almost 12. I'm not complaining. Yo, so I made fire street corn last night, guys.
I love street corn.
Right? So I'm not like I like bougie tacos. I'm not like like if I had to choose what I'm taking out for dinner, Mexican's not my first choice. However, street corn is a different entity on its own. If it's on the menu, I'm getting it. So I'm in like a little fixation period where it's like street corn, street corn, street corn. I'm like, I just need to start making it. So I made it last night. So good. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Fried chicken, street corn. Was great.
With the mayo and yeah.
This is mayo, sour cream,
yeah,
chili powder, cumin, and then the cojito cheese and
I don't think that's how you say it, but I know which one you mean.
Fire. Cojita.
Cotija?
It's with the J, so I'm assuming it's
It's Cotij.
Coahita.
Cotillo.
Co
Someone help us out. We sound like stupid white people.
Google will do it, right? Google will tell us. Cody. Oh, you're right.
I used to know, and you're messing me up.
You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. Kodia.
Don't put an accent on it. Just say it. Just say it like a white person.
Pronunciation. Here it is. Hold on. Okay, ready? Cotia. Hold on. Here it is. Oh,
it is Cojita. Okay, I was wrong. I feel like
Cotia. Cotia.
Right. J makes an H. That's why, you know, when people who speak Spanish type laughs, they write J-A, or at least that's what someone at my work always did. And I went, I don't understand, but that's
Rob. Tom knows one person that speaks Spanish. And they all text like that, guys.
Honestly, all college, everyone thought I was Spanish. So people would walk up to me speaking Spanish a lot, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
I could see a little Puerto Rican in you.
That's what everyone thought I was.
Yeah, I can see that.
I sure hope a little Puerto Rican was never in me, but
I would hope you would remember if there was.
Me too. Everyone thought I wasn't, and the way this is gonna sound bad. Forget it.
Sorry, it's so bad.
So bad.
Oh, you gotta finish. What's happening?
Remember, you're no longer Spanish. Oh God. Not today, y'all. Wait. Nope, not a call.
Shells.
What up, Shells?
Hey, fam. Shells is my buddy who also wasn't at VCon.
Yeah.
We were bonding over it.
And the person, your buddy that everyone doesn't know which one we're talking about or to.
Yeah.
Who is this for? AT.
I want to hug him. I just want to hug that guy. Speaking of a hugger, AT is one that, see, like I have a plan for certain people. AT is one that it would be like I'd go under and he'd go over.
You'd go under, he'd go over?
I'd go under, yeah. I'd go for the under. Like the both hands around under.
Well, doesn't height come into play there? I mean,
yeah, so I've got a plan. I've got a plan for AT. Just like yeah.
I don't recall if I thought if you're taller or shorter than I remember. Like, I don't recall. Like, what's your height? Can I ask you that?
Yes. 5'6".
Yeah. So I thought you were shorter than that. So, you know, even if I didn't have a plan, because I don't plan out hugs, but like thinking about it, we're close enough that it's like
it's this.
It could be the one and one.
Yeah.
We're like, there's no other way to hug Michelle Urso than everyone's going up top. You know what I mean?
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Anne under has to.
How tall is Anne?
Anne's taller, but
She's
Anne
taller
than you. She doesn't look short. Savvy shorter than I thought, even though she's told me her height. Even though I think it's only like an inch or two different from you, shorter than I thought.
Michelle's
micro.
When I had no idea. When I saw her, I was like, you need to be in my pocket all day long. She's like the cutest little thing. I had no idea. No clue. So, yeah, Mrs. Lynch, you're also just like the cutest little thing.
Right.
Yeah.
At 5'2", yeah.
Scuba's tall.
Yeah, but
Scuba's
you
very
know
tall.
Scuba's tall. Like, you could tell Scuba's tall.
I guess. Who? Let me see. Let me think. Who is the size where Ryan Turner. I was like,
Huge. He's a
excuse
unit.
me, sir? I was like, since when?
I mean, he's also gorgeous and jacked and funny. It's not feckin' fair. He's nice. Oh,
Tom, you have a lot of good qualities too.
I'm talking about someone else. Why are you making it about me?
Because you made it about you by saying it wasn't fair.
That has nothing to do with me.
Anne says she's the smallest in her family. If you all think that there wasn't underlying things there, that it wasn't about Tom, okay. Someone say in the chat if they agree with Tom and his delusional brain.
Say that again. I was out of the room.
Don't worry. I just made a bunch of faces that you wouldn't have liked.
I can make a lot of your faces. And that's what Dom was so funny at VCon. He's like, I'm so glad I wasn't on stream when that video came out. He's like, just when I see her on Friday nights, and then like you nailed the faces, the blinking, the stare offs, the this. What's funny is I go, Chelsea was like, I don't see it. And then the next video you made, you go, fuck. That moment you realize Tom was spot on. Which I don't know about, but I nailed it. I knew I did.
I'm not sure the blinking. That wasn't me. That was Jay.
Oh my God.
There was nothing in your video about my blinking. And I don't have blinking. I blink like a normal person blinks. I'm trying hard not to blink right now, and it really hurts.
What happened now?
I tried not to blink.
You tried not to blink.
Well, I'm like, I don't blink, and then I'm like sitting here like this.
It's not like, I don't mean like you blink too much or whatever. It's just like when, and it's just cadence. It's not a thing like where AT said I don't blink in videos. It's not like that. It's just
now I'm just paying too much attention to my eyes.
Yeah. It's like when you say a word too much and then it loses its meaning. Yeah. No, I knew that I knew that I did yours. Like some of them I knew weren't going to be that funny. Like Jay's, I knew wasn't that funny, but I had to do Jay since I did you. I knew I crushed Savvy's too.
It was amazing. Exactly, Michelle.
When he said it's not fair, it means he doesn't have the. Oh my God.
Exactly, Michelle.
Okay. I'm not always throwing myself a pity party. Can I just comment on someone else without it being about myself?
But why isn't it fair then?
Because I think it's a common thing. First off, I'm always going for the joke, right? So I'm trying to be funny. That's all I'm ever trying to be. But like even just the video I did yesterday, right? When it was like, did you have people have crushes on you? Like, again, that wasn't a shot at myself. It was supposed to be funny. But the thing is like the whole reason that video exists, if you're trying to be cute, it's not working. And
no, it's to tell me more.
You're trying to do,
it's to tell me more, Tom.
Yeah. So it's a common thing where it's like, oh, if you're good looking, you don't develop a sense of humor because you don't need to. And the people that are funny develop it because of whatever. That's the whole point of the video I was making yesterday, where all I'm saying, I'm talking up Ryan. He is good looking, funny, talented, and jacked, and nice. Usually people who have all that are not even super nice, and he's like the nicest. So that's all I was saying. I was trying to give someone else a compliment.
So why is it not fair, Tom?
You're such an asshole.
Hey,
because I'm not nice. Because I'm not nice. That's why.
There it is. Boom.
Yeah,
and I'm here to tell you.
That is not what you wanted. You thought I was saying wasn't fair.
I think you have a lot of those qualities, Tom. It is perfectly
Oh,
fair.
shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Perfectly fair.
Sometimes I just take the low-hanging fruit of funny. God, just let me be.
My coffee is so cold.
Go take a piss and warm it up.
Great idea. Great idea. So, oh my goodness. Look at this puppy.
How awful is it on stream to just hear that noise constantly while I'm packing stuff? Because it's very unpleasant to me.
I think it's some good ASMR. We should like just have
Yeah?
a little bit of light music in the background and then just.
I can do that. I'm not going to because I think we're going to be wrapping up soon. But
And Tom loves packing hour with me. He'll never admit it. But he
I
texts me
enjoy
packing hour,
with you.
Chelsea! Exclamation point.
I enjoy packing hour with you.
Packing hour is fun. I enjoy it with you too, Tommy.
Okay, but I just admitted it. So you said he'll never admit it.
Oh. So did you actually, or were you just doing it to make me feel weird?
Like you just said, I didn't say, hey, Jay, packing hour. I said, Chelsea, packing hour.
You knew Jay wasn't available. That doesn't make me feel better.
Not enjoying it right now.
You still are.
The crinkling of the Uno thing. Was that pleasant to the ears?
I'm looking for something to like try to make something good sounding, and I don't.
Typing. What was that? That sounded like a fart. Mm-mm. I thought you were typing.
No. Okay. What else do I have?
Stop giving Tom a hard Mrs. Messer. Ugh. Oh, hard. Yeah, I was gonna say. What's the opposite?
That.
The opposite.
Hey, someone's got to have that effect in your life.
What do you mean?
Someone's got to be there to be able to bring you completely down.
That's me. That's my job.
Did you just dump out a ton of pins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you like that sound?
I did. It sounded very nice. Gaslighting him? Who am I gaslighting? I don't even know.
Thank you, Scuba. Finally.
Who was I gaslighting? That doesn't even make sense.
You are exposed.
You guys are crazy. There's been zero gaslighting on this stream. I'm
gonna admit something. I don't really know what it means. I sometimes when I'm talking, it's become a thing with my wife where I'm just like, "You're gaslighting me," and she's like, "Nope." And I go, "I just don't get. I don't.
I tried.
I really don't know what it means. Like I think I do. People tell me. Like people are gonna start saying it in the chat, and you're gonna. But that doesn't help me the next time I want to use it.
So if you actually knew what it meant and you were saying all this, that would be gaslighting. Get it?
Mm-mm.
Like if you actually knew what it meant and you were just saying this, you'd be gaslighting.
I'm gaslighting all of you if I knew what it meant.
If you actually knew what it meant and you were saying all this, then yes, that would be gaslighting.
Oh.
Or if you're like, guys, I'm really not a dick, and you know deep down that you're a fucking dick, it'd be gaslighting. Or like if you lied about something and someone calls you out on it and you're like, no, I really didn't lie. That's gaslighting. Or like.
But I feel like I do that all the time. Do I gaslight you a lot then?
I don't know.
Because I'll lie to you and you call me out on it and then I just double down on it all the time.
I feel like there's gaslighting and then there's Tom and it's different.
That's what I mean. That's the part that I lose because I'm like, I feel like that's just being a dick.
Yeah, no, I think it's a new
Pokey
term.
Shut up. Pokey Scoot in the chat with the sub. Oh, I miss Pokey. You see him? He looks great, by the way.
I'm just waiting for you to tell me to talk again.
You don't have to wait for me to talk again.
You told me to shut up, so I was waiting.
I don't own you.
I was being respectful.
Oh, but when I'm trying to be respectful, I'm the weird one.
Hey, Poke. How you doing? Tom, shut up. How you doing, Poke? Hope you're well. We miss you. Okay, you're good now.
We do miss you, Pope. You look great, bud. He posted a picture. He's been working out and he posted a picture with, you know, and he looked
Really?
good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Poke, get it. I'm gonna look at it. Let's see.
Let's thirst trap this bitch.
Let's do it. Let's find it and blast it. Oh. Whoa, let's go, Poke.
Right?
Boom. You're catching up. You're catching up.
To what?
Me, I was just kidding.
Wow.
Ugh.
But anyway, that's what I mean. I don't know the difference between actual gaslighting or me just being me. And that's where I'm like, but isn't that just being a dick?
Yeah, I think it's just like a new term that younger generations
A buzzword.
and therapists use right now to, you know, I don't know, explain it. Uh-oh, we're sad now. Well, this has been fun. Nope. Are we sad? What are we doing?
It's a self-awareness thing. See, that doesn't help me at all. That doesn't help explain it at all, Scuba. And that's what I mean.
Tom, shut up. Pokey with the bit.
With the what? With the big what?
200 bits.
Oh, I don't have what's it called up?
It's in the chat. Just read the chat.
Got it. Pokey with the 200. Let's go. Thank you, Pokey.
Oh. Scuba said Michelle defined it perfectly.
Michelle defined it perfectly? Where?
I didn't even see it, right? We're just so bad at this. If someone does something, but it's saying you're the one who's doing it. Oh, okay. So we were both wrong.
Well,
Not my fault. It's your fault.
What?
It's not my fault. It's your fault. But it really is my fault.
Is that
Right?
your attempt at? See, that's what I mean. You don't even fucking know. And whatever.
It's too much.
I just ignore it. And if someone says it, I just believe them.
You're not neglected, Scuba. I don't know. I miss it sometimes. Dells, I agree. I think
Stop
it's
gaslighting us, Scuba.
yeah. I think using the term gaslighting can sometimes be gaslighting.
Okay.
I'd rather just like talk about shit. I'm more of a just like this is how I'm feeling. Michelle said it's different. For example, and there's
That's what
no
I mean.
example.
There's no example. Like, she's fucking
Michelle, are you
gaslighting
gaslighting
us.
us right now?
She is. I know it.
Fuck.
It's a pretty terrible feeling. So I understand why people don't like it.
Yeah.
She's still typing. That's
How do
a
you
fucking
know?
lie.
She doesn't know.
That's a lie. Scuba just constantly doing it to us.
Scuba's you guys are just gaslighters.
Yeah, you fucking gaslighting sons of bitches. I prefer just being a dick. You know, I don't want this like passive aggressive type of warfare.
I text that because I'm in standstill traffic. I'm not sure what we're texting, girl.
You're not supposed to be
oh.
texting. I thought
Like on our phone?
thought you were
Okay.
doing talk to text.
She's in standstill traffic now, so apparently, unless that's gaslighting, I'm not sure. Maybe you aren't.
It probably is. She's fucking gaslighting sons of bitches in here.
Oh my gosh. You know what just came up on my Instagram when I opened it up? By the way, this is like what Instagram is now. It's no longer who you follow. It's sponsored and suggested. And then like every 4 posts, it's who you follow.
Okay.
No. Anywho, creamy maple bacon and broccoli bucatini.
Creamy maple, what? Bacon? You said what sounded like waffles and then said a pasta.
Bucatini's pasta. Creamy maple.
That's why I said pasta at the end.
Creamy maple bacon and broccoli bucatini. It looks phenomenal. Okay, that's all. That's all I gotta say. Let's move on. Let's move on quickly. Okay. And my mother sent me a DM with a link. Maybe good for the kids in between the wiggles.
Is he right?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. That's so funny. Oh, okay. Here's the example, Michelle.
I already read it.
Oh, what the? I didn't read. Did you read that loud?
No.
If you are being passive aggressive towards your spouse because you were mad about something and then said to your partner, you're being passive aggressive, that is gaslighting because you're doing the thing but blaming someone else. Got it. So it's just not taking responsibility for your own shit.
So that's what Scuba meant by self-awareness thing?
I guess so.
I'll be honest. I've been giving that example. And what I'm saying is I still don't get it. Like, I get that example. But if it's not that exact example, I still won't know if it's truly gaslighting or not. But here's
the real world. Just randomly tell people, like, why are you gaslighting me right now? And see how they respond.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think it has to be me gaslighting them and then telling them they're gaslighting me.
Oh, you're right.
For it to be gaslighting.
Or that it's...
This is like inception of gaslighting, and I don't like it.
That's gaslighting. That's gaslighting for you. It's really just to confuse you. There is no such thing as gaslighting. It's bullshit. It's just to confuse you, Tom. So
it's all just one big gaslight.
Only gaslighters gaslight.
Well, obviously.
And know what gaslighting is.
Give me a real world example of me and Chelsea. Like, pretend we're texting back and forth because we do that. And we're usually passive aggressive to each other. Sometimes directly, sometimes passive aggressively. Like, give us that example.
You want to know why my house sounds like it's coming down? Look what this little guy's doing. Hold on. Oh, of course he stopped. He was just running.
Yeah, he stopped.
You have to do the work to figure it out.
You lost him at work.
All right, let me think of an example where one of us has gaslighted each other. Let's think. I could probably just start reading our TTM text, and it would probably be the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. Well, but I think my children are. Oh, they're playing. They're playing with each other. When they get up from their nap, I give them like a few minutes because they like bond.
I don't want you to read our text because I most likely have gaslit you before, and I don't want to expose that. You know what I mean?
Well, you just did, so I don't have to do it for you.
Okay. I don't think I did.
I don't know. Like I said, there's like gaslighting.
You went into this conversation confident you knew, and now you don't, and that's where I always end up. And then
that was maybe me gaslighting. I don't know.
No, you're not clever enough to have pulled that off.
See, that's another thing. Like, you have to be smart, I feel like, to be a gaslighter. And I just can't. You know what it is? I got that Italian mouth too. So like stuff just comes out of my mouth that's in my head. It's not like I can't like think about things. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like a I'm not like, oh, let's plan this out. I can't do that. I just fight, I blah. That's it. That was my explanation of me.
I get it because I have the Italian mouth as well.
Word.
Type
it into Chat GPT. No, Chat GPT hasn't been doing shit for me lately.
Yeah. It's been gaslighting me.
It's for real. Has been holding back all the good stuff.
And then saying, you should know this by now.
Yep.
I need to find a big box.
I gotta go.
I'm gonna go too. I mostly got everything packed up though, so that was great.
Good work.
Gaslighters don't plan. You have to be willing to put yourself above everyone else. Oh, well then I definitely don't gaslight because I put myself last.
He's gaslighting us.
That's
Actually,
not how that works. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
I don't know what it is. So stupid. Scuba, I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't listened to your VDad's interview. I've listened to Rob's and I think maybe Tom's. Tom, were you on there? I think I listened to yours, right? Yeah. Okay. I listened to yours.
I don't know if you listened to it, but I was on it.
Yeah. No, I think I would listen to yours and Rob's.
Jay was on it, wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't listen to that one. Oh, I listened to Anne's.
I was very serious in that because it was a serious setting. I got a little too serious. Don't listen to it.
I listened to it. It was good.
We should scrub it.
Tommy's really good at opening up. If you guys didn't know this, he's really like I really think that one of your strengths is like actual. You can go away. You're still here. You can. So fucked up.
Well, you were in the middle of saying like you can leave. I can still hear.
I really think one of your true strengths is communication. When it comes to like your emotions, I really do think you do a good job at it. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's enough of that.
Okay, bye.
I don't take compliments very well. She said bye. She's still sitting backstage staring at the computer. Now she's actually gone, so I can just keep going and lying about what she's doing. Okay. Since I can't carry a show by myself, I'm going to sign off because I have to pack up something large. That sounded weird. It's an actual large thing that I need to pack up and ship. And I got to go find the box for it. So I would be off screen for a while anyway. Mark D, if you're still in here. Hi, Ella. Mark D, if you're still in here, I have several packages for you. We need to chat. And Joe, I don't think you're still in here, but if you are, I have your cards, but I need your shipping information to send it out. Oh, do I want to see behind the curtain of Scuba though? Because if it's going to shatter my perception of you, I don't know if I want that. And by the way, that's a brilliant move, right? Because he probably went in expecting Scuba Steve and you were not even Scuba Steven, but just Steve. And said he is just Tom. Oh! Why do you guys know how to cut to the core of me? You both do. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you Wednesday night. I think I want to do one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing the business stuff that I wanted to do on the live channel. I'm going to do that on my TikTok. I was thinking about starting a new one because I have so many goofy stuff on there. I just don't know where it fits, right? You know, I know people have asked Gary, like, I'm interested in cards, but I'm also interested in talking business, but I also want to be funny. Like, do I do separate channels or just do it all in one? And I think he always recommends just doing it all for one, but it's not a to the moon thing. So it's going to be on my personal one, which I have like no followers because I'm not really consistent with it, but I'm going to do a video there. So I might try to do that today and post it. So take a look. It's Tom Teager on TikTok. Good night. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye, everyone.